Hey guys, this is Rolito with Electric Gains, and today I'm gonna do a quick look about like everything I really don't like about the Model S P100D Raven. So I'm not get me wrong, I only think the Model S red with the cool rims and everything, it's the only good looking car for the Tesla makes. It really is, and that's why I did so much stuff on my car. It's not a bad looking car. The front looks very aggressive. I like the front, how it looks. It looks very aggressive. The side's okay. It looks like a sedan. It's borrowing some parts from everybody. You see some sedan up the front from Audi. You see some hatchback from Audi, but then you see some like pretty much Bentley on the side. I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you guys ever seen a Bentley, if you're coming from here, that's a distinguished Bentley design from that angle. And Tesla bought a lot of stuff. The back is not very good looking. The back is not very good looking at all. I'm not a fan of the back at all. It just still missing the spoiler. I'm just saying, like, I don't like the back. Like, I don't know, it's just like there's too much going on with the lines and everything. I feel like the Tesla could have made it better. Oh my god. Beverly Hills and the police, it's like, I don't know, it's ruining my video. But yeah, it's not a bad looking car. But there's a lot of problems with the S. And this is a lot of problems people have. This is like a brand new model. This car is new, like it still has the Tesla's provisory license plate, the front. You know what I mean? So the problem with this car is, it's like there's a lot of problems. For example, these things, they break all the time. No matter what model you have, you can have a brand new one, an old one, a used one, 2012. These things break all the time. You can talk to the service department; they break all the time. Then, since this is a P100D, it rides really high, the seats, and they're way more than the Model and 3 seats. You have more space and everything, but I figure out, like, I don't like how it rides. It rides like it's really high up, and I lower it all the way down to figure out, like, maybe my suspension is working out. Because I've been driving this for 4 days. But no, the suspension is all the way down. It's pretty low. It looks pretty low. It's not the lowest I would like it, but it's not bad. And the problem with this is, like, you ride really high. It's not a nice feeling that you ride really high. Apart from that, I don't like the feeling. I feel like it's not. It's a luxurious car. It has air suspension. Whoever says this is a sport car is crazy. What is going on with the helicopters and the police, man? They've been ruining the video, but okay. Let's get inside the car. Car Ludicrous Plus. Makes like a cool name. Another bigger problem I see with this car, and this is like, maybe I'm just too picky or anything. Where do you put your cell phone? Like, you put it here, it goes flying because it accelerates so much. You put it here and it's just like, oh god, so you have to like have it like this, but then this is uncomfortable. Then you have to go there, and even here it goes flying. You have already felt before on the bottom, like under there, which is not very pleasant. Now, do I also get these things stuck too? I don't know. But yeah, also, where you gonna put the stuff? You put the cell phone here, the accelerator goes flying all the way to the bottom. You put it here, it goes flying everywhere. And I have tried putting it there, but again, it's grippy, but it accelerates. The Model 3, like, it's so easy. I never had a problem. You put it sideways and everything. This, you cannot put the cell phone sideways because it's just too small. So when you're like when you're like accelerating or anything, how did I do that? I stuck already paper there. Man, I think I stuck a paper there. But yeah, there's no place to put the cell phone. Here it goes flying. Here it goes flying. Here it goes under there. And I know that's a small thing, but honestly, where do you put it? Like, I was running my cell phone all the way here. I think I have autopilot, and it has full self-driving. And the problem is, like, where are you gonna put it? Right now, we're doing the new software update, so we're getting like some video games. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, it's just a problem with this car. Like, I really don't know where to put the cell phone. And my sister's been driving it for like 1 month and 2 months, and she's been telling me, like, oh yeah, my cell phone I just put in my purse. Yeah, I don't have a purse. I just put it in the purse and she puts it right there. I'm like, where do I put it? Like, I don't know about you guys. There's nowhere over here to put the cell phone. Like, where are you gonna put it? So then you put it right here, it goes flying. This is like the only spot I put it, and it still goes flying everywhere if you accelerate like a maniac. I mean, that's the whole point of getting a ludicrous blast car, you know. I need to do an acceleration here with a ludicrous blast. That'll be fun. But yeah, it's like I really like. It's really bugging me. Like, where do you put it? And it's really been bugging me a lot. Cause like, I mean, yeah, where you put it in the glove box. But I mean, I know it for you guys might not be a problem, but for me that thing is crazy because I need my cell phone. I need to check whatever's going on. Like, I mean, it's not like I'm texting and driving, but I just want to check what's going on. A message. I mean, the car is driving itself. Like, why would I not do it? But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much like the main two biggest problems. I mean, apart from like, I mean, I like the Alcantara roof. You know, that's something it's really like missing from the Model 3. To make it, I mean, my car will be perfect with this thing. And there's an auction I can put it on. The problem, the only place to do it is in California, and I'm not gonna ship my car to California to get it done. And I could do it myself, but I learned to live with it. It is what it is, you know. I modified my whole car. But yeah, I mean, that's like the biggest problem with the cell phone. I mean, to me at least. I mean, maybe for you guys, it's like, oh, what are you talking about? Like, this is a small little thing, but to me, it drives me nuts, you know. But apart from that, and let's say what is good, it was also bad too. So I really like the screen over here. You know, people are like, oh, we don't need that. I mean, I don't say the Model 3 needs it, but I like it. You know, I see it there. I like it. It's useful, especially when the navigation over here. This is very useful because I mean, looking over here, it's okay, but it's not the same. You know, apart from that, it's really good to see whatever. I mean, it's you see the songs that doesn't really bother me that much, but that I really like that a lot. Like, I really like it to see like the navigation, where I'm going, and you know, I like that a lot. I think I don't like is the screen. This car, it's brand new. It has literally like, I don't know, I think it's like 2,000 miles. You know, because my sister been driving it, and already has this problem. The screen, apparently, and this been happening to all the S's. This is a brand new model. It's not like it's not 2008. It's like a brand new. Like, I think it's like 2020 or 2019, latest 2019. It's a brand new model, and guess what? This thing is already breaking. Like, this thing is like you have to take it. They will replace it for you. It's a 3-hour thing, but I don't want to do it. But that thing is already breaking. Like, the screen here apparently has some problem. I don't know what the problem is. The Tesla said, oh yeah, it was. When I talked to them, oh yeah, the screen, yeah, like it was like nothing. Like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like this. I'm like, dude, what? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Like, how is it supposed to be like that? Like, why is the Model 3 so perfect and you guys keep having so many problems with the Model S? You know, and because I hear stuff in the groups on the Model S and the Model X 24/7. I always imagine it's the old ones. But then I meet some people like, oh yeah, I just got this car. It had like 4,000 miles. Oh yeah, my mirror's broke. I mean, Tesla would replace it, but you're like, this is just small stuff, you know? And this is like a luxurious car, you know? And the Model 3, which is like to be like the cheaper one, has no problem. My Model 3 has no problem. The only problem it has is like here, it was like some shaking, I guess, like the plastics, you know, because it's not plastic, the shaking to adjust the thing. They fix, they put like little trim tapes, good to go. So that to me is not a problem, it's easy to fix. I can fix it myself. I mean, the screen, I cannot fix it myself. The handles, I cannot fix it myself. Oh, talking about the handles, I went on an Uber, and yesterday from the no, it was like a couple of days ago, from the airport. And guess what happened? I got picked up by Tesla. The first thing I do, like the handle wasn't working. And she's like, oh, when does it work? And I thought it was like a really old car. I mean, I couldn't see the front. I was like, oh no, this is 18. I'm like, what do you mean, 2018? Yeah. How many miles do you have? Oh, I have 30,000 miles. Oh yeah, they already fell. I'm like, oh God, you know? Because you hear people sing and then you start singing and you're like, whoa, this one has a lot of work, this car. And this car is great. I mean, I know so many people who like this car. I mean, I don't like it. I mean, it's not my type of car because it's not my type of driving. It's just so like heavy and big. And it's not like European big. Like, you get on Audi RS7 and that thing feels like you're on a slider car. It doesn't feel like you're like, on a boat. You never get that feeling, you know? You can put it in super comfort, but it still never goes in full comfort. You have the engine, you have a lot of stuff. Here, there's no sound, there's nothing, and then you feel like you're high up, which I hate being high up. That's why I hate SUVs or anything like that. And also the driving is not perfect. The seats are not that comfortable. I mean, they are comfortable, but they're not like the best. Especially since like the handrest, you have to go all the way back. That's me. But I know so many people are like, oh yeah, I love it. It's so luxurious. You feel like you're in like you're pretty much on a cloud, because that's air suspension. You know, you're pretty much in a cloud. But apart from that, I'm not a fan of. Everything else, you know, I don't know why the autopilot doesn't engage this way. You have to engage it to here, and I cannot believe. I mean, I know Tesla's been doing this car for a while. Like, why didn't they change? I mean, this is from Mercedes. This is from Mercedes. Like, come on, change the stuff from Mercedes. You know, it would be like this. It would be something, you know. But yeah, stuff like honestly, like I mean, this small stuff. I feel like that's why I never bought this car, because it was not a car for me at the beginning I remember when I first wanted to get a Tesla. But then I was like, I've been having a Tesla for so much, you know. It's like, why not? Let's get a model SP100D, and yeah, I realized that it's not. It's exactly what I was thinking. The suspension. I know you can modify stuff, but then again, it's still just a heavy car. And the batteries here, they go all the way here. In my 3, they stop here, so you got like the footrest. So your foot are high up, and then the seat is high up. But it's trying to make it like a sporty low position, but it doesn't work. I mean, maybe it works if you've never been on a sport car or like any car like that. But to me, like immediately, especially for a 3, the seats are way better than the 3. Like they are way better. You know, these seats are good. I feel like Tesla has been working and making everything better, but I think like they're putting all their efforts on the Model 3. But well, I mean, that's kind of like a quick thing. I'll start doing like more comparison. You know, I have the GLE S63 AMG Bravo, so we can do a drag race with that. That thing has 800 horsepower. This thing has 700 horsepower. I know it's gonna beat it, but why not? We can race it with the Porsche, with the McLaren. We can have some fun. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my initial thing. I mean, I have nothing really bad to say about a car that I knew I was not like. So it's hard because the stuff I don't like is just me. It's not like anybody else. So I want to be honest. It's not a bad car at all. It has a lot of problems. If you're looking to buy a used one of these, don't do it. I tell people don't do it, and people like, oh well, you know, I heard my friend, and there's people that, oh yeah, I'm 150,000 miles, no problems at all. Like, what do you mean no problem? Oh yeah, well, this broke, but they fix it. Like, if they fix it, that's a problem, man. Like, and you don't want to buy a car that this expensive, that nobody else can work on except from Tesla. Like, I mean, who's gonna repair like your screen or the batteries or like stuff like that, or the engines that start failing? Only Tesla can do it, and those things get expensive. Don't buy it. I tell people, like, buy it new, lease one, or just don't buy it. You know, some people are like, oh yeah, I got this Tesla 120 miles. It's just been the battery replaced. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's an expensive thing. The battery costs like $10,000. Like, aren't you worried it's gonna fail or anything? Well, people are like that. I mean, it's a great car. I just honestly would think, like, if you're on a budget, get a Model 3. Not only because it's cheaper, but also because it's more reliable. It's easy stuff to break. The screen on the 3, you can actually change it yourself. You don't have to, but you change it $1,000. You know, and it's not that hard. It's like a screen that will never break. It's a much newer screen. It has better quality. It's much better, in my opinion, on anybody else who's talking. Let's see if we got the software update. Yeah, still not going. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you guys. Hope you guys enjoy these. I will try to put more reviews. You know, I want to be in California for a whole month, so this is gonna be like my main car that I will be driving, because I like the autopilot thing. I can put my weight here to do the hack. But yeah, I will give you more advice on everything and do more races and a few more. But my initial feedback: it's a great car. It's not a driver's car. If you want to be a driver's car, it's not your car. It's a very luxurious car. It's like an S-Class. It's not like an RS7 or like a E63 MG. Like, they really focus on like making the cars more dynamic and better driver. This is just kind of like a luxurious car that just launches like crazy. So it's okay, in my opinion. It doesn't give me my peppers. You know, it's okay to go and, oh yeah, you accelerate. That's okay, but I want to turn to. But yeah, it's a great car. And just beware what breaks. I mean, the screen is apparently already broken in a brand new car. But yeah, just pretty much make sure everything is good. And my biggest advice, if you're looking for one of these things, buy them new or buy them with warranty. And then once the warranty runs out, like, take it away from your hand. Like, it's fire. Like, you know, you literally just caught fire and it's burning your hand. And you cannot get rid of it. Like, you just want to like throw it in the floor. Doesn't matter what you have in your hand. It's burning your hands. That's pretty much what I tell you. But yeah, in perspective, it's still a good looking car. I like it. I like that you have the key. You know, the key. Where's the key? I like you have the key. Even though I got so used to the cell phone, I never had a problem with the cell phone. But it's cute, you know. Even though this rubber thing keeps sliding off. But it is what it is. I think it's a good looking car. I mean, out of the Tesla, it's the most good looking of them all. Whoever says that it's not, they're lying. You know, if you think your Model 3 is good looking, I'm like, man, I have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to make my Tesla Model 3 even more good looking, take everything carbon fiber, make it faster and everything. And it's still not. Like, I mean, you see these, and this is like a presence car. This is like a beautiful car, the front and everything. I'm gonna take more pictures and make more videos. I want to move it. The problem is, and the Wi-Fi won't get there. Only gets here. It's funny. If I put it in the garage, the Wi-Fi doesn't get. It has to be right here because the modem, one of the modems is right there in the house. I think like the modem is, if I'm not mistaken, the modem is right there. Yeah, and apparently it doesn't go through the garage. For some weird reason, it doesn't go to the garage. So I was trying everything. I was just trying to put the car through every single part, and that's the only place it would get the Wi-Fi. So it is what it is. But yeah, I like that. You know, I like that it opens and closes. Now I can see why these things will fail. But yeah, it's a cool car, and I recommend it if you like a luxurious with like a punch. If you like a driver's car, I would not recommend this car. And if you're looking for like a cheap entrance to Tesla without the fear of breaking and actually being more in debt that you can actually afford, don't buy this car. Buy the new. If you want to use one, get a Model 3. The Model 3s just don't break. And at the end of the day, if something breaks, it's so cheap. Like, I mean, the screen doesn't break, but if you break it, it's cheap. I don't know how much is the Model screen, but I think that's harder. And then this stuff breaks. You know, the air suspension is gonna fail. I mean, I don't know in the Tesla, but they fail in every single car I know. And then the batteries on these cars, I don't know the new batteries, they fail. The engine, this has I think has like one of the Model 3 engines in the front, so it goes higher top speed. But that one doesn't break. The Model 3S engines, I don't think they break anymore. I think they fix them, but that's something. And then, but everything else break. The handles break, the mirrors break, the suspension has problems with. There's a lot of problems with the S's. I don't know why. Like sometimes, like the door, the hatch breaks. I hear them non-stop, and every single time I stop and I charge it, like they tell me all the problems and everything. But I will keep you posted. I mean, I'm already telling you posted. The car it's brand new, and it already has a problem with the screen. So that can give you an idea. So well, this is Rolito Electric Gains out, and hope this video was helpful.